Ugochukwu Bamidele. Here are stories and events making the rounds. NCDC reports 32 Delta variant cases of coronavirus in 5 states with 19 cases in Akwa Ibom. The federal government calls for expedited action and integrity test on university transparency solution as part of measures to solve lingering ASU crisis. In sports, SA Brunei wins Nigeria's first medal in Tokyo 2020 Olympics. We got details of these and more in a moment. And now the details of the news. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, has said that 32 Delta variants of coronavirus have been reported in 5 states across the country, with 19 of the cases reported in Akwa Ibom State. The Director General of the NCDC, Dr. Chikwe Ihekwazu, who spoke about this during the resumed briefing of the Presidential Steering Committee in Abuja, listed Lagos, Cross River and Oyo states, as well as the Federal Capital Territory, as the other places where at least one confirmed case of the Delta variant of COVID-19 has been confirmed in the country.
Right now, we found 32 confirmed cases of the Delta variant in Nigeria, 32, from 5 states, Abuja, Oyo, Cross River, Lagos, and Akwa Ibom. Some of these have been in returning travelers, some have been local transmissions. Now, the biggest batch of sequencing that we got was out of Akwa Ibom. So out of 23 cases there, 19 were the Delta variant.
According to him, a large number of cases in Akwa Ibom may have come from travelers into the state, adding that the federal government is intensifying action in the state to curb the surge.
Akwa Ibom was not one of the hotspots in the first and second waves, remember. So this is really a new state, so a lot of attention. So most likely, somehow someone returned to Akwa Ibom with a Delta strain, started transmission activities, and given the increased transmissibility of this variant, we're now seeing quite a number of cases. We're intensifying action in Akwa Ibom to contain it. And so far right now, there have been a few studies that have shown that even with the Delta variant, the vaccine is very effective in preventing severe cases, hospitalizations, and deaths.
Meanwhile, the Minister of Health, Dr. Saige Hanire, has advised Nigerians against traveling to Lagos, Akwa Ibom, Oyo, Cross River, Kano, Plateau, and the Federal Capital Territory during this period, except when it's utmost necessity. The federal government has said that the meeting with the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, meant at evaluating the implementation of the Memorandum of Action entered into by the parties was successful. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, who disclosed this while addressing journalists at the end of a closed-door meeting in Abuja, explained that the meeting evaluated 7 main issues, with both parties expressing satisfaction with the completion stages, adding that work is in progress. According to him, some of the items in the Memorandum of Action were nearly done 100% within the timeline, and that the National Information Technology Development Agency was instructed to expedite action on the integrity test on the University Transparency Accountability Solution.
There was a little bit of gap in information. The National University Commission and Ministry of Education are supposed to make application for that money to be transferred to another account called NEATS, Need Assessment Account. And the NUC Secretary now have assured that they will make an application to the CBN for that money to go into that NEATS account. And he's hopeful that by next week, the report of the committee and everything will have been finished, and then they will know the universities that have passed, and then start sending money to them. If you don't pass, they can hold back your money till you pass.
Ngige said the government has also paid the 30 billion naira as the University Revitalization Fund contained in the Memorandum of Action since January 2021. In the meantime, some students of the University of Uyo have expressed concerns over a planned industrial action by the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU. It could be recalled that the union had on June 19 threatened to embark on another strike over the alleged deliberate refusal of the Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, to pay the salaries and remittance of check-off dues of over 1,000 staff for 13 months. Following the development, some students in the University of Uyo who spoke with our reporter Jonathan Isian registered their grievances over incessant strike actions in Nigerian universities, lamenting the current move by ASU and urged the union to put the interests of the students at heart.
The federal government should look for a way to appease us so that students can just go to school at once and you could come out and do other things in life.
Concerning the strike, I really think it's going to affect education in a very drastic way because it will put a stop on so many activities that are already ongoing in school. I really plead with federal government to please consider us students and please shouldn't go on strike.
So I think I'm appealing to the federal government that let's tackle this once and for all. Let's give the educational sector the utmost priority ever at this point in time.
Away from the strike issues and still staying on education, students of the Cardinal Academy Seminary, Uyo, have appreciated the management of XL 106.9 FM for exposing them to the rudiments of programming and news production. This came when the senior secondary school 2 students of the institution visited the station, where they expressed excitement over what they learned, saying they now have a better understanding of how radio transmission works.
So we saw a lot of things today. We knew how sounds can be transmitted to the people so that they can listen to it. And we saw a lot of devices that are new to us that helped in the running of this station. So I think it has really helped us. We now understand some things a bit about radio and broadcasting.
I also learned about how news and other air transmitters have been used in the radio station.
According to these students, the excursion has stimulated their minds and exposed them to a possible career in broadcasting.
It can help us because we have seen new machineries which can air our ego to venture in this kind of job.
I'll learn now, know the things we have, the department we have in the studio. Also widens my brain that I know what we can do. So now I've come, I know that I have emergency reports. I know where I report anytime we give the reports.
You're listening to XL News 360 on XL 106.9 FM, Uyo. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back shortly. We've got more stories when we return. So stay with us.
When news breaks, we follow the stories and events where they lead. While they rush to conclusions, we rush to the scene, bringing you the facts as they unfold. They say it's black and white. It's never black and white. XL News 360. Every day, 6:45 a.m., 11:45 a.m. and 5:45 p.m. Be a citizen journalist and report breaking stories from your area by calling our news hotline 0907 328 6240. Also, send pictures and audio via WhatsApp to 0802 200 5155. Slide in our DM at XL 106.9 FM on Facebook and Instagram. XL News 360. Factual, concise, accurate.
It's good to know you're still here with us on XL News 360. Thank you so much for staying. In the world of business, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timipre Silva, has insisted that the continent must not continue to wait for Europe, the United States, and other developed countries for the development of the region's rich hydrocarbon resources. Speaking during a visit by a team of energy experts from Senegal, led by the country's Minister of Petroleum and Energy, Aissatou Gladima, Silva said Nigeria is looking at building a global energy company that would compete on an international level. Currently, Nigerian oil servicing countries have established their foot in some African countries, including Senegal, seeking to leverage years of experience in hydrocarbon development in the emerging markets. Outside Nigeria, Ukrainian police have launched a murder case after a Belarusian activist, Vitaly Shishov, who was reported missing, was found dead in a park in Kiev. He was reported missing by his partner on Monday after not returning home from Iran. Police have said in a statement that they will be investigating all possibilities, including murder disguised as suicide. Elsewhere, North Korea is releasing an emergency military rice reserves as its food shortage worsens, with a heat wave and droughts reducing the country's supply. Seoul's National Intelligence Service told a closed-door parliamentary committee meeting today that the North Korea is supplying rice reserved for wartime uses to citizens left with little food, other laborers, and rural state agencies. And talking some entertainment, former housemate of Nigeria's popular reality TV show Big Brother Naija, Prince, has been gifted with 10 million naira cash by his fans. The reality TV star, who turned 26 yesterday, was presented with the cash gift at his birthday party in Lagos. Among those who turned up for his party were reality TV stars Mercy Eke and Alex. In the interesting world of sports, Nigeria's Ese Brume has won a bronze medal in the Olympic long jump event at the ongoing Tokyo 2020 Olympics with a 6.97-meter jump. Germany's Malaika Mihambo clinched the gold medal with a 7-meter jump, while USA's Brittany Reese clinched the silver medal with a 6.97-meter on countback. Brume is Nigeria's sole representatives in the jumps in Tokyo since the disqualification of Ruth Usoro by the Athletics Integrity Unit. Apart from Ajunwa's gold in 1996 Atlanta, Blessing Okagbare is another Nigerian to have won a medal in the Olympic long jump event, having won silver at the Beijing 2008 Olympic Games. And those are the stories we followed for you at this time. For more information and inquiries, please do well to visit our socials on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at XL106.9FM. Do like our page when you find us on Facebook, follow on Instagram, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. For your newsworthy events and other important happenings that you'd like to draw attention to from your neighborhood, you can call our news hotlines on 0907 328 6240 or 0802 860 0811. Remember to avoid touching surfaces, especially in public places or hospitals, in case people infected with COVID-19 have touched them. Also, wash your hands with soap and running water frequently, or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer always. On behalf of the news producer, Otobong Billy, I'm Ugochukwu Bamidele. Good morning.
That's the news on XL 106.9 FM.
We are XL 106.9 FM.
Music, entertainment, news, sports, lifestyle, and you.
XL 106.9